Welcome back to Trinidad and Tobago. I'm Hema Ramkissoon. Victim in the dark, Candy Hospitalis joins us on set this morning. Candy, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm okay.
Victim in the dark. What exactly are we talking about?
Well, the Victim in the Dark Foundation was created to help those affected by abuse and poverty, as well as those who are not affected by this issue, through educational sessions and seminars related to the science of abuse, ways in which it can be prevented and stopped, safety tips, by sourcing resources such as food, clothing, cash, etc., and then distributing it to those less privileged to assist in meeting their financial and other basic needs.
How many victims remain in the dark, that they don't know that there is help and that they go through their life without seeking that help?
There's a lot, because I get a lot of calls on a daily basis, and I find that it's so ridiculous because they have so much a child line and hotlines, different types of hotlines to help these situations, and people are not being assisted in any way.
Now, you have a separate program for the rape of minors and domestic violence.
Yeah.
Looking at sexual abuse, incest as well continues. So is it specific? How does the program work? How does one get in contact with you?
Well, we have different numbers. I have a profile where people could contact me and send information, and then we would be cooperating with the police service, providing them with that information along with the evidence to ensure that a suspect is taken into custody.
Now, looking at this situation now, it also is stopping abuse to mothers and helping them, because a lot of times it's economic situations that will allow people to stay, and that is the reality of it. How then do you intervene in that? Do you have access to safe houses? Do you have access to facilities which will ease or allow these persons to leave?
Well, I have a lot of information, from a lot of people who call, who would like to help, who would like to donate and stuff to help these victims. So they call me, whatever situation I have, I contact them and they take it from there.
Now, looking at the information that you have and taking, and you've gone to the police and you're part of the follow through, because a lot of times victims of sexual abuse, rape, violence, they say that the entire process makes them feel as though they are reliving it yet again.
Yeah, yes, that's why most of them, they don't come forward. And then most of the times, victims, especially affected by domestic violence, when they go to stations and make reports and stuff, they don't really take it serious. And I'm speaking from experience, because I was a victim of abuse and was failed miserably by the police service. And because of this, I have absolutely no faith in the police service. When coming to abuse, they don't take it seriously. They only respond after something happens.
Your abuse, would you share your story with Trinidad and Tobago and taking that tragedy into triumph today, helping other people? How is it a difficult journey for you?
Well, I mean, I've been through counseling and everything. I went through the process to get well. I was affected by domestic violence as well as abuse as a child. And I mean, it's not something easy to go through. It's not something easy to speak about. So, I mean, that's why there are a lot of victims in the dark right now that, they don't want to come forward because they don't have trust in the police service. I spoke with a woman yesterday. She was in an abusive relationship for the past 2 years, and she was assaulted by the same person. And I told her, did you make a report to the station? She said no, because they're not going to do anything to help. So I think that when coming to abuse, the police reaction time is very slow. They don't take it serious, and it's like, whatever, just the next one.
And we talk about a lot of female. Do you have a lot of males that come forward as well seeking help?
No, women. Just women and children, because I have a Facebook account, Candy Hospitalis, and children will be coming forward, and you'll be shocked to know the kind of things they're speaking about.
Looking at that, now all of the contact information. We take a very short break from this interview. We check in with Akash Samaru at this time for the 7:30 news update. Akash, I know you had fun with that Tech Thursday. Are you a Puma, Adidas, or Nike?
Well, that's Nike sponsors my favorite team. So Dry Fit Technologies